Genuine pony. So Newt Gingrich, the former Speaker of the House, who is an indecent man to say the least, he pontificated. He said that Herschel Walker is a better African American than Raphael Warnock, meaning that he's more obedient. It is interesting to me that the right is so hypocritical that I find it laughable. They're against affirmative action. As a matter of fact, they're in court right now to try to do what they can to mitigate affirmative action. Yet Herschel Walker is the equivalent of affirmative action hire. He is only on the ballot right now because Georgia needed a nigga to run, and he was it. He's doing exactly. No one can tell me that what his political expertise is. Nobody tell me his command of the issues. Nobody can tell me that he is intelligent enough. Nobody tell me he speaks well enough, that he has the gravitas to be a U.S. senator. What you can tell me, he's a black dude who is obedient, and that is what the right picks. They pick unexceptional men to do things that they're bidding. They don't pick them for their qualifications. They don't pick them for their command of the issues. They pick them for their obedience. You can't find none of them, not Herschel Walker, not Clarence Thomas, none of them are exceptional men. If Clarence Thomas is so unacceptable, this is in the last few years, is the first time he's ever even uttered words on the Supreme Court. And that is what they do. They pick people to run their party or be involved in their party or be spokesman for their party for the same way they pick dogs, for their obedience. Herschel Walker is a better African American than Raphael Warnock. In what way? I mean, I guess he's physically more imposing. I want to know what the line is. So the right is against abortion unless somebody who they want to win or who is running for Senate has several abortions and doesn't remember them. They're against affirmative action unless they are trying to get somebody who is obviously unqualified a job that he's obviously unqualified for. They're against crime unless it's them storming the building, the Capitol, or committing the voter fraud, or trying to send in fake electors. So they're against crime unless they are doing it. They're against so many things, but we can see that when it suits their purposes, they will look the other way. Herschel Walker is a better African American than Raphael Warnock. Let me ask you something seriously. Would you pick Herschel Walker not only to represent the state of Georgia, would any of them pick him to represent their companies? Can you imagine that Herschel Walker was a spokesperson for their companies? Because to be a spokesperson, you got to know how to spoke. Not only is Herschel Walker not qualified for the U.S. Senate, if he was one of my family members, I'd be scared to leave him at home with the pilot light on. Now, Raphael Warnock obviously is a man who has imperfect, obviously, but to say that he's a better human being, and these are the same people who thought that Barack Obama wasn't qualified. Now, whether you like Herschel Walker, whether you like Raphael Warnock or not, whether you like Barack Obama or not, there is no way that you can tell me out of your mouth with a straight face that Herschel Walker is qualified and those two men are not. It's not even that we're politically misaligned. I don't agree with Herschel Walker is politically. I just can't understand what he's saying. I need a hooked on phonics to understand what he's talking about. And Newt Gingrich, an indecent man to say the least, pontificates that Herschel Walker is a better African American than Raphael Warnock. He's a more obedient one. But if Newt Gingrich can say out of his mouth that Herschel Walker is a better African American man than Raphael Warnock, I wonder what Herschel's own family would say. I bet you Herschel Walker's family wouldn't say that he was a better African American man than Raphael Warnock. I bet you they wouldn't say that he was qualified for the senator to be a senator. I bet they wouldn't say that he was a decent man. Now, Newt Gingrich said that that Herschel Walker is a better African American than Raphael Warnock. We should ask Herschel Walker's family. They wouldn't say that Herschel Walker was a better African American man than Raphael Warnock if you held a gun to their head. Wait a minute, Herschel did exactly that. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.